What's going on, Otaku Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Enemy 343, and today I am joined by. Hold on just a second. All right, there we go.
Hey,
So,
everyone.
dude,
As I mentioned you.
hold on. I just gotta fix my audio here. And voila. All right, let's try that.
So,
Anyway,
what's up?
oh, not much. Just actually decided to actually explain why I created the Council of Weebs, which is our little powwow session, especially during the live streams here. We're actually known as the Council of Weebs, but I was just tired of Yakuza Western Killa, or as Dionysus would call him, Butterball, calling us,
Or Yakuza wannabe chump?
exactly. He actually called us the Council of Neckbeards and One Leg Beard, referring to DD. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But the reason why I'm getting this live stream out of the way is because, I actually got a doctor's appointment at 3.
Aren't you gonna,
All right, I got what?
explain?
Oh, what?
And nothing.
Oh, well, yeah. Anyway, the reason why I've actually created the Council of Weebs is because it gives us like a personal space where we can actually communicate with one another. Same way with the Discord server, because I'm actually getting tired of my friends getting booted off of Twitter for some stupid reason or whatever. But sooner or later, they're probably gonna freaking just go the way of the dinosaurs eventually,
Yeah,
because
and replace them with mines.
either that or something else. We need other platforms that don't push political narratives or stuff like that. And people should actually have a voice to actually, have a voice to, share their opinions without actually being alienated by others. And don't even get me started on the constant bashing of anime fans, because I for one am totally sick of that.
Yeah. Especially us dub fans, which just try to enjoy anime but had to be shit on just because it's a dub. Like, I get it if it's something that Funimation or Soymation makes, but come on, guys, really? It's just a dub.
Yeah, sometimes I usually like to watch the dub series with the subtitles on, because it's actually so different, because the way they actually word it from the actual meanings, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but I've been used to the English language for my entire life, so it's because of that I more choose dubs. But I mean, I'm willing to watch subs, like Godzilla movies. Perfect example of what I mean of subs over dubs. I would rather watch the Godzilla movie sub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, but and
Eh,
also, Jem asked if freaking Yakuza wannabe whatever is
chump.
actually downvoting our freaking, yeah, Yakuza wannabe chump actually was downvoting our live stream yesterday, and oh god, I do not know how to actually put that in words. But
If only there was a way to ban a certain person from comment sections.
yeah, easier said than done. Yeah, the reason why I actually was doing my live stream yesterday is because my work was actually having staffing issues for some weird reason. Oh, it is charging. Hold on, we got another guest. It's DD. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, Dee.
For some reason, you always have the uncanny ability to do your stream right after I've eaten.
Oh, well, my apologies. I mean, basically, I just wanted to get this out of the way, so that way, because I got a doctor's appointment at 3 today.
Well, I had something to bitch about.
By all
For
means.
anyone watching, I'm sure they're like, what else is new? Well, as people know, I'm into Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss now. Well, I'm on
Today went woke.
No, thankfully, but I'm part of the Reddit community for Hell of a Boss, and I unfortunately found this out. Now, I made a joke when someone posted a thing with Moxie saying, how come there's no fan art of us? And you have Luna say, oh, there's fan art, with a look of, you know what kind of fan art? You know, lewd stuff. So I made a joke saying, please don't loot. So I made a joke saying, please don't loot the Hellhound, you know, as a reference to the idiots who said, please don't loot Nezuko, you know, from Demon Slayer. And someone said, it's a hell of a lot better than people who do drawings of Octavia, who I may add is 17 years old. Now, look, I get that both shows are set in hell, but can we not bring things that would get people put in hell as a thing? And I'm just
Good.
And I'm just pissed because people are like, oh, if you like lolis and stuff, you're a pedophile. And it's like, at least lolis are legal. Octavia is a 17-year-old. And while she's like 1 year away, she is still technically a minor. When the person told me this, I'm like, oh God, please tell me they at least age her up, you know, so that it's not so bad. Because hey, if she's 18 or older, it's not exactly child porn, you know. And the guy said sometimes, and I'm like, oh, this makes me wish Stolas existed just so he could kill everyone who would do that to Octavia.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But, you know, here's the thing. You know, there's a reason why art exists. It's a creative expression. Now, if it were like, you know, as like the nicest would put it, cheese pizza, then yeah, that'd be a different story because, you know, actual kids are getting harmed. But, you know, there's also like something that's been going on as of late, you know, with people reporting loli art. And, you know, these like, you know, like cheese pizza specialists, they're actually not really interested in loli art. They just want to actually help actual child victims. But they're actually they're freaking wasting resources and money trying to go after these like loli art. And that's why they say,
why don't they go after Nambla?
Oh God. Oh God. Why? Just why? Just why? I cannot really go over that freaking episode.
Hey, the only reason I even know Nambla exists is because of South Park. And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke thing at the time. I'm like, South Park's take on society and stuff. Then you find out it's a real thing, and it's like, oh God damn it! I could have. Now I know about this. Thank you, South Park. I'm I'm very sad now that there are people who actually want to bring boy fucking back.
Oh God, no. I mean, it's already bad enough that we actually have a character within Redo a healer that actually does that, and that guy is just a total sicko, and he still has.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that clown character from Hunter x Hunter?
He's okay.
In the manga, he asks if he could fuck Kahlua, I think.
Kahlua? Yeah, I've watched Hunter x Hunter, so I know what you're talking about. And basically, I don't that's just really freaking creepy.
So basically, a guy that, yeah, when we first meet him, he's creepy as hell, but you think, hey, who knows? Maybe he'll be misunderstood and he'll be like Vegeta, redeemed. And then you find this out, and then you're like, someone cut off his dick and kill him with it.
Yeah. What, they're freaking censoring Demon Slayer Season 2? Jesus fucking Christ.
What could Demon Slayer have done that calls for censoring?
Fuck if I know, because, pardon my French, I know I shouldn't be swearing because, you know, it made freaking Revna uncomfortable and I feel bad for her.
Oh.
But, here's the thing. There's the freaking red light.
Revna's not gonna really like me because I swear like a sailor.
Yeah, in fact, hey, how's it going, Anime Night? I hope you're actually feeling better, my dude. Basically, I just really hope that, you know, you can pull through. Hang on, I gotta add Dionysus-sama here.
Hi,
Hey, Dio.
So I already told him about the thing with Octavia.
Oh shit, I can't hear you guys.
Hello?
What the hell?
Test, 1, 2,
I know I can't
test,
put
test,
y'all
1, 2.
on mute. Hold on, I'll be right back. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I can't hear y'all, so...
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can hear him, but he can't hear us. So we can't. So even if we say we can hear you, he doesn't know.
Yeah, in fact, I'm really sad to actually hear that Anime Night is not doing really good, though. So if anybody actually, I don't know, he's been going through something as of late. I don't know what's going on. Anime Night, I hope you're. If you actually need somebody to talk to, you can always count on the council because, you know, we actually do accept people like you. And I don't know if you might be a part of the group, but if you are, you know, you can always come chat with us, you know, via the Twitter or, you know. Also, if you want to go check out my Discord, I'll send you a link if possible, and you can chat with us over there as well. I mean,
also, I shared something in the Discord. As I said, I'm almost tempted to get TikTok now, just because of the trend of calling out abuser herd.
Oh God, I just really want to see her get her comeuppance.
And while I get it, because yeah, she did mess up Johnny's career, I'm getting tired of people just saying she only ruined one man's life, because you know that because you know Aquaman 2 is going to bomb, but they're not going to blacklist abuser herd because she has the mighty vagina.
Ah, great. She's gonna abuse Jason Momoa like she did with Johnny Depp.
Let me finish. Basically, Momoa will probably get blacklisted because if you get enough bad movies, they blacklist you thinking you're not worth it. But it's going to be that because they don't realize the movie probably could have done halfway decent if they had gotten rid of the fucking abusive bitch.
Hang on, guys. I gotta check something real quick. And
it drives me nuts because I guarantee you, Suicide Squad 2 would have done way more better if that dumbass who was supposed to be talking about it didn't bring up abuse or hurt. But no, he decided to say, I believe the women. So now the movie isn't doing as good as it could have. But no, it's the fans' fault. You know, the fans are like, hey, we don't like abusive relationships. And we find it disgusting that you didn't fire Abuser Heard, but you fired Johnny Depp, who is the victim in this. Oh God, I'm alone. I'm alone. I can't handle this.
Sorry about that. I was actually just checking my thingy, and turns out Anime Night is actually having a bit of a problem, and I was trying to console him
Hey,
about
Dio.
it.
I'm back, baby.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. I don't know why my laptop just wants to be stupid because it's old and like I had this thing since like maybe 2016, so I really need an update ASAP.
Also, Dionysus, I already told them about the hypocrisy with people looting Octavia, but then telling people who like lolis they're
Hello?
pedophiles.
Oh yeah, that. It is absolutely hypocritical because if you're going to sit there and lewd Octavia, and let's also branch it out to neuralities here, where she's like, alluding Nina and Momo's problematic, but yet looting Bakugo and Kirishima is a-okay. Like, listen, either you lewd one or you don't lewd any of them because we're on the same boat when it comes to this whole enjoying a character, have a little bit of spicy content with it or whatever.
And it's like, look, I get it. The show is set in hell. People who do such things end up in hell. But you don't have to do dirty pictures of a minor from a show that's set mostly in hell.
Yeah, and again, it's just if, like I said before, if you're going to sit there and complain about one set of lewd material, but yet not another one that is basically the same thing, then you're a hypocrite, right? Like, if you're against it, then you need to be against every single one, not just the ones that you deem problematic.
I can't stand hypocrites. I can't stand them. That's why I hate people who defend Abuser Heard, because it's like, so we're just gonna ignore that she beat the crap out of a man in his mid-50s. Gotcha. Pray I never meet you, because I'll beat the crap out of you and say, so what if we learned about women?
Well, with that, it's that whole neckbeard, nice guy mentality that we sadly live in with this society where the woman is supposed to be innocent, pure, and wholesome. Meanwhile, the man, he's the devil. He's evil incarnate. And we
Oh,
see it all the time where if a woman is beating on a man, either A, we turn that into a joke, like, he's got beat up by a lady.
that's not.
or
That's that's why I don't like when Lois goes apeshit and Family Guy beats the crap out of Peter or something, and it's like, oh, ha ha ha. Or that episode where Peter was sexually assaulted by his boss, and everyone's like, men like that. And it's like, assault is assault, Lois. You're a fucking bitch for saying that.
yeah, and I mean, to be fair, that's supposed to be more of a what's it called? Like it's supposed to be like kind of a reflection of real life because you got that whole women will sit there and say men can't get sexual harassed because we supposedly like it no matter who it. So it's like, no, fam, if I don't know you and like I don't consent, which mind you, that is important for both genders to consent, then no, you don't touch me. Like that's how it is. You do not touch me or anyone without their damn consent, or I will punch you in the throat.
Damn.
It just annoys me because it's like, okay, maybe it's rare since men are more prone to being stronger than women, but to say it never fucking happens, it's just plain stupid.
Actually, now you gotta think. A lot of men, statistically speaking, don't ever say it. Don't ever talk about because they know what's going to happen. It's going to be turned into a joke, or it's just going to be like, ah, man, come on, you're a guy. You're supposed to enjoy that girl saying, "Hey, take off your shirt. Let me see your penis." And it's like, no.
But if the roles were reversed and some guy yelled, "Show us your boobs," there'd be lawsuits. Me Too would be coming in. There'd be a moment of silence across the country. Candles.
Hey, Cerno.
Ara, hey, Cerno, and welcome.
You heard what I
Hang
said?
on.
Yeah, I heard you. It's like, yeah, because again, we live in that twisted, double standard society where the woman is supposed to be pure and innocent, but if anything happened to, the man in the same way, it will be on, it would just be a joke. Meanwhile, the woman, it would be on CNN, where it's like, a man looked at a woman inappropriately. And, we have to destroy
Hello,
them.
everybody.
Hey, man.
Matt,
Hey, Matt.
what's up, dude?
Oh, also, if you saw the TikTok video I shared, which was basically people calling the herd out, notice it's mostly women doing this. I mean, there are a couple guys, but it's mostly women like, nah, that's wrong. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are people defending this bitch?
Oh my God.
And one other thing I want to throw out
You ain't
too
talking about
is
Amber Heard, are you?
Also,
I call
Cerno,
her
bring
abuse.
this up.
I call her abuser herd just to avoid Mr. Anime getting striked by YouTube, because if you say her name in video, you'll get copyright struck.
you're supposed to respect the
Let's just
lady.
call her she-bitch.
Also, Cerno says feminism is hypocrisy incarnate, and yes, it is.
Where's the lie?
No,
Okay, hold on a
modern
second.
day
I gotta do something real quick.
feminism is
Yeah,
hypocritical
Yeah.
incarnate.
yeah, modern day, because the beginning, the first feminism, it did have a point. It did have an actual purpose where
Equal rights to women, equal pay. Nowadays, it's I want to be paid, but I don't want to put in the effort to be good at my job. Now, this ain't a thing where, let's say, you have two heart surgeons. One's a man, one's a woman.
Hey,
And
what
the
happened to
woman,
Mr. Anime?
he'll be back. Don't worry. But anyway, it's not like where you have two heart surgeons. One's a man and one's a woman, and the woman has more experience, but the man's chosen for the job because he's a man. These are people who are like, well, I don't want to put in the work, but I still want to get paid more than a man. And it's like, no, you got to put in the work and show that you're worth paying more than the man.
And what's funny is they always talk about how this is a dominated job and all this and that, and just okay, what is stopping you from getting a job as a garbage collector? What is stopping you from getting a job as a roadkill collector? I don't know if those two are the same thing. Like, do garbage men also clean up roadkill? But you get the point. How come they don't go for these disgusting, dirty jobs, mind you, that are necessary? But yet, and it says like, I just want to have a job where I sit on my ass and eat bonbons and, have an AC, room and just type all day and do absolutely nothing while playing Candy Crush.
Neurotically Yours did a good
That's modern feminism in a nutshell.
Neurotically Yours did a good thing. Anyone who doesn't know Neurotically Yours, it's also known as Foamy the Squirrel. Because let's be honest, Foamy is the only reason people watch. Foamy is the only reason anyone watches Neurotically Yours, but he pointed out, but Jermaine, the female character, is like, oh, why don't any guys ask me out anymore? And Foamy's like, well, it's because of things like the Me Too movement. Men are kind of scared. So you know what that means? Women are going to have to initiate the thing. They're going to have to pay for the meals, buy them things, and don't you dare forget the fucking chocolate. You know men love chocolate.
Everybody loves chocolate.
I mean, who can say no to chocolate? I mean, I like chocolate. And
yeah, but the thing was, Foamy basically pointed out, women are gonna have to be like the men now. If they want sex and stuff, they're gonna have to initiate the whole let's date thing.
Well, not just that, but the reason why, men are afraid to date women in this day and age is because all the woman has to do is say one thing, and it can be whatever you think of, and you will get in trouble for it. Your life will be ruined, and it doesn't matter if you're innocent, you will still be screwed over because the woman said you did a thing to her, and now you're fired, you don't have a job, your family hates you, and you're living paycheck to paycheck. It happens to.
Yeah, well, this is why guys are now getting things signed and or recording stuff to make sure that people know that if they had sex with a woman and the woman basically said, yeah, I consent to this, she can't go back and say, he raped me. I said no, and he wouldn't stop.
Speaking of that, I still remember that one stupid post seen a while back on Twitter and Facebook, where there was these two individuals, men and women, who went to a bar and they both got drunk. And what did you say, Marsha and Bob? Okay, so they both got drunk. They both consented to sex, and I believe it was something along the lines of Marsha regretted having sex. And the thing is, apparently Marsha was RAPE, even though they both consented.
Well, wait a minute. Couldn't that same logic be used with Bob or whatever you used for the guy?
Yeah, Bob.
He was drunk too, so he wasn't in his right mind to consent either.
It doesn't matter. He's a male. He has a penis.
No, that's bullshit. And anyone who tries to claim that it isn't bullshit, I'll slap their teeth out of their mouth.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Also, I just added Cerno along with Dawn and a couple others to the Council of Weebs. So basically, in fact, Cerno, if you actually want to come and join us on the on our little live stream here, basically, I just left a little link within the Council of Weebs chat, so that way you can just jump on. I gotta just click on the.
And we avoid the assholes who will,
Anyway, Cerno, yes. I know Cerno, he's cool. Also, can we talk about KC for a moment here? His comment?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It says, thank you, Dionysus, Cerno, and finally addressing the aspect of cancel culture hypocrisy, because Marxism and consequentialism are basically the victimizers' mentally disturbed adults.
Yeah.
I mean, before Twitter was a hypocrite and banned me, before I was blocked by various voice actors, specifically males, I pointed out, if I was a fucking asshole like Bitch Cakes Marchie and stuff, I could easily say that you groped me. Doesn't mean it's true? No, but I am someone with the mighty vagina. Ergo, you have to believe me because I have the mighty vagina. You see how bad that can happen? You see how bad that can happen if you do that whole believe without question thing? I could basically frame an asshole because I don't like them. I would never do that because that's disgusting, but you see my point, right?
Well, yeah, and it's what a lot of these women are doing. They, talk to a guy, or they don't have to talk to a guy. If a guy so much as look in their direction, they will complain. I seen a tweet that said you don't have to be great to feel great. If you feel like you were, that's all that matters.
Oh God, that's that stupidity where that dumbass bitch claimed Vic raped her in a dream, so he violated her, and it's like, it ain't Vic's fault if you decide to have a lewd dream.
You know how many
Exactly.
people I killed in my dreams?
Oh man, this is actually so freaking good. Bobby Campbell, aka the Oracle, says, first and foremost, me too, time's up, and the Whisper Networks could kiss my ass and rot in the damn fire for all I care.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you!
I mean, this is the kind of shit that makes me wish I still had a working laptop just so I could play my copy of The Sims 3 and make a thing of bitch cakes and drown her in a pool.
Hang on. I actually need to add you to the. I don't see the chat. Cerno says, but I've actually added you as a part of the group. So, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Whoops. Whoa.
But no, I mean, it's dangerous for us males out there because a woman can say one thing, and because of the society that we live in, everyone will believe her no matter what it is, no matter how full of crap it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Any fucking bitch says anything about any male relatives, my father, grandfather, who is like in his 80s, so why the fuck do you think he would do such a thing? My brother, cousins, what have you, I will beat the shit out of you because I know them better than you, and I know they would never do such things. Unlike certain individuals whose brothers were caught with CP on their computer, but then they try to say, well, that's different. And I'm like, how? How is it different? There is no proof Vic did something. Meanwhile, your fucking asshole of a brother was caught with
Hey,
child porn.
Neo23.
What's up, man?
Hey, Neo.
Hey. So know that Marvel What If, right? Yeah.
Hey, wait, what about that Marvel What If?
Oh my god, man. I just saw someone make a video on it and how it's woke. I'm like, come on, man. I was gonna actually try to watch that. Dang, man. Oh, and another thing, there was this
I
one
wanted to
episode.
see
I was
the
looking
thing.
forward to it.
Hold on. I was gonna watch this episode of Loki, and then a female Loki came in and says, it's not about you. And I'm like, I'm not understanding this story. I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that because this guy brought up that female version counterparts of these male characters that already existed is better in every single way. I'm like, okay, the power scaling is off. How do you make Peggy more powerful than Captain America with the super soldier serum when they should be on the same level? They both have the super soldier serum. They're essentially on the same level of skills.
Peggy's a whammon.
Dude.
Come on, man. Like, it should not even be past the other one. It should be on the same level.
Neil,
Because women.
Neil, these are the same people who basically make She-Hulk look like Bruce in drag.
Yeah. You know, listen, I want to say this, and this has been a thing for me, and I want to say this. I know you guys may disagree, but hold on. We have been seeing masculine, jack the fuck up characters for a minute now. But all of a sudden, these woke companies get a hand on it, and all of a sudden, it's woke. I'm tired of these companies turning everything to shit every time they touch it. I don't like it. It's terrible. I don't like it. And also, like, you have characters. Okay, you know Tila from He-Man, right? Okay.
Yes. They're great.
Sophia Velmer or Velma from your, she's way more jacked. You can see the fucking muscles, the cuts, everything. And I do like that, but I'm like, But why does these companies take it? All of a sudden, it's woke when these guys like take it.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Cerno.
Hey, Sono.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I played Toho before. I didn't like it too much.
I'm gonna say this: the only buff character that's female I will ever like is Sakura from Danganronpa.
She looks like a man. She looks like a man in drag. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Why is the Wokies not saying, "Oh, this is women empowerment"? Like, she looks like a man.
They would probably say they call her trans probably.
Look, my
Yeah,
point
like
is,
she looks like a dude. Like, okay,
look,
she looks nowhere near that
but, like,
manly. You can
if
still
she
tell she's
was
a female.
trans, I wouldn't really care. You know,
Look, my
so
point
what?
my point is Sakura from Danganronpa is the only female character with muscles like that I will ever like. I will never like Bruce in drag. I will never look like I will never like what looks like Samus from Metroid's twin brother Amos. So for fuck's sake, stop ruining female characters.
Is it from
Also,
Metroid
Because,
Dread?
you know,
They want to take away everything that men like. They want to take away everything. Like they want to take away all the sexy
Yes,
females.
they do.
And guess what? And here's the scary part. The attack on Lolicon is a foot in the door for them to start. Then they want then. Did you know in 2012, like the UN wanted to ban all depiction of rape in manga? They failed that.
And then they
And like
want to
that would
rape kids
that would
behind
even
the
make it
door.
through U.S. First Amendment.
Like,
But they want to get around it by.
Hey, let Cerno talk, okay? Cerno, Lord Jones.
And see, the thing is, they tried to ban all. They tried to get Japan to ban all depictions of rape. And guess what? They don't even have. They don't even. They didn't even try to do that with the Protect Act. So what they're trying to do is they're using Lolicon as a way to get their foot in the door in the U.S. so they can use obscenity laws to basically enforce feminist agenda by putting any non-woke, like basically every hentai would have to be fat or it's obscene because of beauty standards, and like it's the feminist way of they're trying to sneak their way in.
The feminists. I am a bisexual woman. They don't seem to care about me and the lesbians being tortured by these ugly fucking depictions of women.
Because
They don't care. They want to get they have this tunnel vision. They want to make men's lives miserable. It's all revenge. It's like modern feminism is not about equality. It's literally about revenge.
Yeah, let me find one of these.
And
I'll force them to the ground and use one of my ass cheeks to crush their heads like a watermelon.
and
Yeah, there's classic feminist.
Don't give Giant
that
any
is actually
ideas.
kind of funny. But you know, like the thing is about when it comes to this form of revenge with feminism, I think it comes from because there was a point where men said, I'm not going to sit up here and deny and say, oh, this is bullshit. No. There was a point where men said that women are something to be seen and not heard and sometimes speak. There was a point where it was like that. And women today feel like, oh man, I'm tired of being treated like an object. And they see stuff like that. They get mad as fuck. So they go and do all of this crazy shit in order to make men look bad, specifically white dudes. Like you said, Cerno, this is about revenge and stuff like that, straight up. And
And I think the reason why they're using the whole Lolicon thing is to basically because they know that they cannot stop like using corporations forever. Like they can't stop they can't stop people from making things just using corporate power alone. So they need the government to basically have this power to put people in jail for making what they don't like. And the Lolicon thing is just a first step in that.
Yeah, but they are not going after real pedophilia because, mind you, yesterday when I was on the stream, I showed, or I was trying to link them a video of what Hollywood did to Heather O'Rourke. You ever heard of that? Heather O'Rourke was raped by Hollywood people. They jerked off to her. They tried to molest, all that shit. And they
where do you think all the CP on the internet comes from? Probably Hollywood, because they're a bunch of fucking pedos. It's called pedowood for a reason.
I was just thinking that.
And here's the thing. France. Now, France decided it would be a great idea to ban in hentai.net, a hentai site where you can see a boatload of
France, let's ban hentai. Also,
and
there's
they make cuties.
Children twerking.
Exactly. They wanted to ban Lolicon because they wanted to protect the victim, aka the fictional character, who, mind you, consented to the act and also is fictional. But yet, this is the same place that said, hey, it would be a great idea. Let's make a movie called Cuties, where we zoom in on the crotch of little 11-year-old girls, and whoever says...
And then they had the nerve to add a masturbation scene of a little girl in there, but they want to talk about Lolicon is bad. Get the fuck
They
out
say
of
the
here.
actors. They say that the actors are 14. No, they have to be 18. You dumbasses.
Thank you.
Actors would have to be 18.
And then they want to talk about anime characters all day, but then they want to say, oh, this is women empowerment. No, it's not. This is fucking child porn, you fucking idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the United States actually left that in. Netflix, the CEO of Netflix should be in fucking prison right now on the fucking sex offender registry.
Yes!
I'm going to say this
What
again.
the fuck is going on in this shit?
I'm going to say
That's
this
all
again.
I think.
All they did was make a movie for predators to jerk off to.
Yes, exactly. And they're going to be jerking off for a very long time.
And what's the worst thing about it is that the predators will be jacking off the black girl. So can we say this is also racist?
Yeah.
Yes. But
and we all know how they love them little black kids.
And by the way,
it's stupid.
that's also
why something thousand of them went missing in 2020.
By the way, let's also talk one other thing too. Before I forget. Now, another fucked up thing is, again, they always want to talk about how anime is problematic because of hot anime boobies and all this and that. And yet, I think it was in France. I'm not too sure, but at a children's library. Mind you, children as a 6-year-old.
No, I know what you're talking about when that dude was dancing. Oh,
yes.
Fucking
yes.
God. No. I seen that on a guy named Young Pharaoh's channel where he was talking about a man.
Let him talk about it. I don't. Yeah. Me and Bleeding Shadow. Neither of us know what he's talking about.
Okay. So let's just speak of nature, and I guarantee you he's on a fucking list because no sane person does this without being on a list. So he dresses up as a rainbow monkey with a massive dildo between his legs.
Oh, yeah, I saw that shit.
And
that should never be shown to children. That's something that's for adults only.
Sure.
And where's the outrage? Mind you, Zaki-chan got outraged just because she's a short stack of mummy milkies.
And here's another problem. With anime, it's like boobs are too big. It's problematic because of feminist beauty standards. If the boobs are too small, it's lolicon and you should be in prison. It's like, come on. It's like they want to eliminate all anime by any means necessary, even if they have to change the definition of pedophilia.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
if you want a good example,
goalpost is what they are.
Man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
Exactly. They're moving the goalposts.
Yes, but at the same time,
back when they started, like to crack down on Lolicon, it's not going to stop here. It's not going to stop here. I knew who was behind it, and it's the feminists, the modern feminists. It's always the modern feminists when it comes to trying to ban certain, fictional things.
When it came out, I went and saw the Sonic movie. At first, I didn't have much hope for it, but it was actually good. But I went to see it to, show my support to Paramount for, actually listening to the fans when they said they hated the design for Sonic.
Yep.
And Birds of Prey Wokies were pissed that Sonic did better, that they started... that they
And I was
started...
gonna add something.
Hey, let her talk, man. Let her talk.
Anyway, the Birds of Prey Wokies were so pissed that Birds of Prey lost to Sonic that they were trying to claim Sonic by saying Sonic is in a relationship with Tails. Now, anyone who's in the Sonic fandom knows Sonic is in his mid to late teens, and Tails is always 9 years old. So they're basically promoting pedophilia.
Jesus!
Movie.
Of course.
Okay,
just
can I
burned
say
them.
something now?
Yeah, what?
To all the feminists
Lovely
that
show.
were still to all the feminists that were still butthurt over Sonic's success, all I have to say is this: think of the children.
Oh,
You know, it's
God.
hilarious
Don't
how
even
they
think of
say
children
The
ever.
same one.
It's hilarious as they fucking say that. Think of the children, right? Always think about the children. Why can we not have Simon Cognitive 7 on PlayStation? Because we got to think about the children. But oh wait, we have the game The Last of Us 2, where we can see in clear as daylight a donkey getting ass fucked by a guy, a beta male with a strap on. You know, the Abby scene. That was just beautiful.
Oh my
Remind me
fucking lord.
to keep an eye out for the cons in my area if Neil Cuckman ends up being a guest, so I can go and drag his ass. I will pay money for a 1-day pass just so I can drag his ass and say, so let me get this straight. I'm not allowed to hate Abby because I think she's fucking hideous. Hideous. But I should feel bad if I find someone like Midnight from My Hero Academia hot.
What?
You,
Midnight?
Neil.
Midnight is probably the sexiest character in My Hero, and they killed her off.
Yeah, actually, no.
Midnight
Until
is-
I see a tombstone.
I like her.
Until I see a tombstone, Midnight is not dead until I see a tombstone.
Well spoken.
In the case of My Hero Academia, I agree, but when it
Speaking
came
of which,
to,
go ahead.
came to shows like My Little Pony, where we can't reference death because how would the children cope? And it's like every kid has lost at least a pet goldfish. They're gonna have to learn about death eventually. Don't hide it.
Well, hell.
Pretty sure. Oh, go on,
The
Didi.
show had to come out and say, yes, Applejack's parents are dead. Because heaven forbid that we basically show 2 headstones for 2 pony characters.
Well, hell, look at our cartoons from when we were kids. Hell, Hey Arnold did a school shooter episode with Curly and the Dodgeballs. The Rugrats had Chucky's pet bug, whatever it was,
There was
die.
also a Mother's Day episode of Rugrats.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That they used to be able to touch on this stuff. They used to be able to show in a very infantile way. They were able to show these concepts so that as kids developed and got older, they were able to cope with them better.
About shootings when Broadway accidentally shot Elisa.
Yo, Mr. A, chat.
Yeah, that looks like a thought.
I mean, it's not about you, Didi. It's
is
not
there a
about
bot in
you,
the
Didi.
chat? Is there a moderator that could deal with that?
No, I don't have any moderators yet because I don't know how to actually do any moderators.
Hey, what happened?
You should be watching the chat then, because I don't want you held responsible for what some bozo in the chat comes in and does.
Oh, don't even get me started with what happened like freaking last month. Because what happened?
I'm talking about the chat. I'm talking about it's one thing if they come on the stream because you're held responsible for what's on the stream. I'm talking about I think you're even held responsible for what's in the chat, and that's why people can actually bot rage you and get you banned by having hate speech in the chat.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what they do.
what did Sexy Goddess Michaela say?
I should just being a
I
thought.
want people to go to her OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god. It's a fucking thought.
Yeah.
Come on, thought.
Fucking sluts, man. Fucking sluts.
I mean,
Yeah, but
listen.
Can we send all these assholes? Can we send all these assholes, those who come into our chat to talk shit, to that one place where angels fear to dread?
Well,
Send the fork.
come on, you gotta admit the term thoughtbot is hilarious. But
let me go on.
Anyway.
Let me go on YouTube and see how you can become a moderator. Fuck.
Well, I mean, thankfully it was just a thought.
You think we should do like the manga that I remember?
I think Mr. Anime. I think there's not a lot of people in his chat. Like he's not that big, so he might be able to just watch his chat and But as streamers grow, they do
Yeah, that's why I was concerned. Oh, sorry, Didi, go on.
Anyway, I remember a few years back reading a scanlation of a manga called Suicide Island, and the gist was if people tried to off themselves enough times, they got put on an island so people wouldn't, with a boat that would circle and shoot anyone who tried to leave, so that they wouldn't be a drain on society. I think we should have a similar concept, only for people who do this shit, like try to get people banned, like Mr.
And the Wokies. And the Wokies, too.
The Wokies, too.
I mean, they'll die within a month because they won't have Wi-Fi. So it's like, we need our soy lattes and our Wi-Fi to live, but die within 3 days.
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately,
to you.
There's like crates of canned goods, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
how do you open a can?
Oh yeah, give them one manual can opener for every 10 people that's on there. Yeah, never mind. These are the same people that freak. These are the same people that freak out over a butter knife in a lunch cafeteria. Watch how fast that can opener becomes a fucking weapon. Anyway,
I got a better idea.
Yeah.
Send them all to Detroit.
Not Detroit! Not Detroit!
New Jersey.
If I was sitting in Detroit, I would at least try to buy try to get an try to take over an abandoned warehouse with adversarial whatever it is, and basically build a freaking data center in it.
Of course,
So,
we could always do it like the Hunger Games and or Battle Royale. Last one alive gets to come back to society, but is threatened to be put in another one if they try to.
No. We call it the Hunger Purge.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Well, the thing is, it might take a while for them to actually get hungry, or well, not get. They'll always be hungry, but like it'll take a while for them to starve because they're all fat, like mundane math.
No, man. Put a ton of weed. Put a ton of weed. Put a ton of weed down in there and give them plenty of, give them ways to smoke it. Trust me, they'll be eating each other's fucking faces off by the next morning.
What I'm saying is they have to kill each other if they want to return to society. And last one who gets to return is warned that if you try to do this Wokie crap again, we'll put you in another one. And we don't think you'll survive the next one.
I mean, it'd be funny to see a bunch of
California
people,
is actually by far worse than Detroit. If I actually could say.
It'd be funny to see
Detroit!
It'd be funny to see a bunch of woke people fight for survival, because these are people who are all basement joining neckbeards who reek of shit and piss and do absolutely nothing all day but cry about
Don't forget your dust.
And then
It would give them something to whine about.
People could take bets and stuff on who would be trying to be like, we have to stick together to go against the patriarchy.
Okay, she dies first. $20 on her dying first. Come on, do I hit 30? Do I hit 30?
I'm 50.
And of course, you're having to tell people to put their you're having to tell the spectators to put their damn guns down because they're trying to they're trying to take pot shots at the contestants. It's like you cannot win a bet like that, sir. Yeah, no. But just real quick on a previous topic, real fast. You know, what really gets me about that, because y'all had mentioned when I first came in, y'all were talking about
Okay, Mr.
the
Anime.
right.
Go to your YouTube studios and go to your settings.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Just tell me when you're on there.
All I was going to
Alright,
say
I'm
is that
YouTube.
there's a third group that claims, just like with D&D, just like with comics and everything else, they claim, well, this stuff was always for us. It was always for, you know, LGBT, always for Wokies, always for outcasts and everything. Those are the ones that get those are the ones that really get on my nerves. I'm like,
we were here first.
And here's the thing: all these games.
We were here first. They just trounced in our territory.
Also, I would like to point something out about the whole thing. Okay, Mundane Matt recently complained about Lolly. Here's the thing. He's basically doing the same thing Anita Sarkeesian did.
Oh,
Who's Monday
God,
Matt?
that bitch.
Boulder Boy.
No.
Just gonna say that. Boulder Boy.
Right, dude.
I think he was basically talking shit about Anita Sarkeesian, or pretending to talk shit about Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh, by the way, just to throw it out there, Cerno, I did make a video, my last video that I made, talk about the whole Lolicon thing and how it is ironic that they always talk about lolis, and yet they never say anything about, you know, zombie girls, which is technically necrophilia, or anthropomorphic animal girls, which is technically...
And a lot of them never even talk about Shotokan either, because it's a feminist thing. So they only go after what's depicting females, because it's a freaking feminist thing.
Yeah, but it's okay for little boys to get raped. Man, these people need to fucking die, bro. Just
like with Norality, she's sitting there talking about how, you know, enjoying Momo and Mina and all of them is problematic, but yet she enjoys artwork of Kirishima and Bakugo and Yaoi situations. It's like,
she probably masturbates to Bakugo. Who
Oh
fucking
my God, am I gonna have to go to that bitch's YouTube channel and tell her she's a hypocritical pedophile?
I'm surprised you didn't already. Like,
yeah, in her standards, right? Hold them to their own standards.
Yeah,
exactly.
Also, Mr. Anime 343, are you in your settings?
Yes, I am. I just actually
Okay, go to community. Go to the part where it says community in the settings.
Okay, hang on. I'm on the dashboard right now, and hold on. Video.
I mean, this
Comments.
is like the people who want Wonder Woman to pack on the pounds, even though anyone who knows anything will know that if you're fighting and moving and stuff a lot, you're not going to exactly, you know, have the pounds, but we'll still want Superman to be ripped like Jesus.
And also throwing it out there, like I stated before, you can have a fat character. I mean, she's going to have that whole sumo thing going on, but
Candy.
Yeah, Etta Candy or India Sizu, a Pretty Angel from Black Clover, Boa Marigold from One Piece, and there's a lot of BBW and SSBBW characters, but the issue is these women, these feminists, they don't want that beautiful big woman. They want that humpback whale, that wildebeest that will just...
They want a potato woman.
Yeah, that has no appeal whatsoever.
Yes, but they want their thin people to look like potatoes too, and that's what really pisses me off.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, man.
This is the thing about Family Guy is they always say Meg is ugly, but I look at Meg and I'm like, she's actually pretty attractive.
She is.
That's an ongoing joke. That's actually an ongoing joke in the series, because she looks. You know, the whole point was, you know, that she. I saw something. Seth MacFarlane was talking about it. Not too long ago. He is saying that was one of the big major things. Like, everything that they bash on Meg for is pretty much false. and that's why he makes her ironically like that the entire time. But he's got different problems.
Dude,
Seriously,
Family
man,
Guy, modern day Family Guy has a shit ton of problems. I ain't going to say it because I don't want to throw up, and I know Dee Dee is going to puke too because it's just way too messed up.
Well, he's trying.
Man,
He's
I am
trying.
sick of Family Guy. It's nasty as
But he's
fuck,
trying.
bro.
But him, the guys from South Park, all of they're trying to get canceled. They are working their asses off. They're hoping they go too far. But no matter what they do, they seem to be able to say whatever the hell they want to say and go as far as they want to go. And they can't seem to get canceled.
I
They
think
don't
that
want
the
to do
thing
these
is
shows
that
anymore.
canceling South Park, I think, would be too much of a financial hit.
Yeah,
Remember, these
It
are
would.
corporations. If
Hey,
it would
hey,
cost
hold
them
on,
too
Mr.
much
Anime.
money, they won't do anything because it would cost them too much money. Money
Hey,
I'm trying to
talks.
figure it out, but I am not getting anywhere.
Okay, did you go to settings, man?
Hold on, I'm going to settings right now. Okay. Going
You're
to
in settings. Okay,
Yep.
do you see all the lists that says general, channel, upload defaults, permissions, community, and agreements? Do you see all of that?
I see general, autoplay, video quality preferences, watch on TV, history and privacy, purchases and memberships, billing and payments, notifications, connected apps, live chat, cache, and accessibility.
No, not that. You gotta go to YouTube Studios and go to settings.
Okay, hold on. I'm pulling up YouTube settings right now, and hold on just a second.
But I mean, it's like The Simpsons. As long as it keeps making money, they're not going to cancel it. I mean, Simpsons isn't even fun to watch anymore.
No.
Simpsons bent the knee.
They can.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at one point, I would watch The Simpsons every time they had a new episode. Then it got to where I was like, well, I'll watch the Halloween special.
Bent the knee. Matt Groening removed his kneecap and turned it into the Wokies. He handed it to them, and they wear it around their necks like a motherfucking medal. They pass it around at their local parties while they hollowed it out and smoke weed out of it. Okay, I'm done.
They vape.
Anyway, after
yeah.
a while, I decided, well, I'll check out Treehouse of Horror because that's usually good. Now I can't even muster the energy to watch Treehouse of Horror.
You on the settings yet?
Mr. A, are you on settings?
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
I know Fox is
Well, that
down.
ain't good. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Damn it, Robin Jack.
So do we have a moment to just kind of geek out for a moment?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so have any of y'all do any of y'all read the My Hero Academia Vigilante spinoff manga?
No, but I have heard about it though.
Holy freaking fuck! I love it better than I love the actual MHA. Like holy shit! The main like the leader of the vigilantes, Knuckle Duster. He's like the same age as All Might and Endeavor, but he's anyway. Just a small spoiler. In the very first volume, they end up that they're hunting down the people that are producing Trigger, the drug that soups up their powers. Yeah. And he's hunting them down, and while he's interrogating people in a very unconventional fashion, trying to look for the people responsible, they get apprehended in the middle of the street by a Racerhead. And it's awesome because Aizawa is fighting this dude head to head, and he tries to neutralize his quirk and finds out as he gets a really hard hit to the fucking face that the dude is quirkless. The motherfucker, we have literally seen him take on monsters and shit without a fucking quirk, and every time it looks like he's like up against the wall, he gets this grin on his face, and it's like if you had somebody that had the resolve of Batman, but fucking fought like Deadpool, or like fought like Deadpool, like it is fucking hilarious. This dude is like my new hero, like on every fucking level.
Manga?
Huh?
Have you read the Deadpool manga? He actually, I know it's a joke thing, but he gets saved by All Might in one point.
I haven't had the chance to find that. It's expensive if you can find it.
I want to read the Deadpool
tired.
manga.
I'm so sick and tired of Deadpool being a joke character. There's nothing serious about him. I know it's the whole point of him is being a joke, but he has.
When he originally came out, he wasn't a joke. He had a silly sense of humor, but the dude, like, he was just as serious as Spider-Man or any of the rest.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Deadpool is the only reason I am even coming back to Marvel. I don't like Marvel anymore. Deadpool's the only thing that keeps me in the know. It's because he's worth watching. Hell, I'm hoping when they finally do
that is true.
In the MCU, they have a scene where he just sees everyone turning into dust, and it references the comics that Thanos cursed him to never die, and he's like, "Oh, come on!"
Oh, you know what? It's the same thing with Batman. They're trying to make it to where Batman is worth the only thing watching. Fuck DC, man. I'm so sick and tired of them fucking with the other characters and them only focusing with Batman. They always want to make everything dark and shit.
Yep.
Also, I mean,
I'll tell you, Marvel and
because I'm so sick and tired of this shit, man. I just want them to make a new Superman game and give.
I'm telling you.
I mean, I've been watching Kid Cosmic recently, and like My Hero Academia, it basically is what comics used to be, you know, something worth watching. And that's just fucking sad.
Man, I still remember, like, I was watching Lack of Entertainment, and he brought up a good point. Like, comic books back then, they always grabbed your attention. Like, you heard about this character named Bane, who was the man who broke the bat. And you heard about, the day that Superman died. And it's like, wait a minute, what? Superman's dead? I gotta check this out. Like, it gives you hype. It's like, okay, you have intrigued me. But now comics are like, guess what, everybody? Wolverine and Cyclops are in a relationship. Aren't you excited?
If they want a gay couple, they should make new characters.
They don't want to make new characters because that would involve having to, actually do something and hope fans would like it from the get-go. Whereas they could take an existing character and it's like, no,
that's what's tanking them. Them taking existing characters and wrecking them.
Yeah, but that's really the objective. Failure is pretty much the objective because, good Lord, they want to send a fucking message to us that we're
let them be replaced then.
And what's funny is,
they will be replaced.
And what's funny is,
I went and hung out with some of my.
Well, what I was going to say was, what's funny is you got individuals like Dee here and everyone else who's about the LGBT that's like, we don't want this. We want good characters. That is why Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, and also the Owl House are top tier LGBT reps because their characters are characters first who just so happen to be X.
Hell,
and that's the thing.
Steven Universe before the end was good.
Well, yeah, Steven Universe.
I don't know anybody. Yeah, I don't know anybody who hates Carolina Dean from the Runaways. The Runaways have had ran the gamut completely. I mean, they came out in 2006, 2008, something like that. And they, their whole team is made up of people of color, LGBT, and all that. Nobody hates them. People collect their comics still, and pretending that, we just hate anybody that isn't straight, white, and male is absolutely asinine.
Yeah, exactly.
I came up with another idea of how I Am Not Starfire could have worked. Have the girl that Diabetes say, Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I could be around your mom. She's hot. You know, give her a reason to be upset at Starfire.
But no, all we got was, hi, I'm a fat bitch that likes to eat cookies and cupcakes. Fuck you. I'm, just a fat bitch. And that's her personality.
Why make her fat? It doesn't make any sense. They're just trying to make us dislike. They're just trying to make us dislike characters. It's like, if you're gonna make a daughter of Starfire, make it awesome. It's so stupid.
I know that while it said that it's not Nightwing that's her father is still human, so I guess you could say it's the human genetics that make her fat. But Starfire's people are genetically prone to being supermodels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it doesn't make any sense that she's fat either way. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not.
And like I said, you can still have a fat character.
Diddy, no. I gotta correct you on that. Not all of them are they got two settings. There's either supermodel or like Conan style barbarian.
It's still not fat though.
Well, no. They do have like big barbarian looking motherfuckers that have beer guts, but that's different. I mean, those guys can still wreck buses with one fucking arm.
They could probably break Superman. Probably.
No. Actually, it was in a Superman comic. We saw them for the first time, and he had to out wrestle a couple of them. It was actually pretty entertaining.
Damn, they're strong then. And
God fucking damn it! Another one.
What?
Oh, fuck!
Wait a minute, what happened?
What? Actually, no, Mr. A. Now that you're here.
Sexy goddess Miranda said,
I bet you she's not sexy. I bet you she looks like a donkey.
Dude, go to settings real fast. Did you go on YouTube Studio or you go on settings?
Yeah,
I bet you it's an Arabic guy in a basement in Spain.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's get.
I tried the settings. I couldn't find the freaking community page anywhere. Because I only got 3 settings.
Yo, hold up, Neo. That video that you're looking at is a recent video, right? Like, it's not a video that's 5 years old or anything, is it?
What are you talking about?
The video that you're looking up. It
came out in January this year.
Okay, so it makes sense.
I think he's using a YouTube app. Oh my god, man.
Oh yeah, that's probably what's up. That's probably the issue because your cell phone does something different, your laptop does something different. Oh, by the way, Mr. A, before you do anything else, let's look at Moculus for a moment. Like, I don't know who this is. Does anyone know who this is?
I don't know who this is.
What is this I am hearing about? Okay, now it looks like it might be someone who's on our side.
Just a second. Who am I looking at?
Yeah.
Which one am I looking at?
Basically, what we're talking about is like, the issues with how feminists are actually trying to get anime, including Lolicon, to actually, freaking banned. So that's what we're mostly talking about.
Also, there was an episode of Justice League, I think it was, where you had a child character named Ace, and
she's powerful.
Batman basically implied to Harley Quinn that Joker was doing things, and Harley punched him. And I'm like, you kind of deserve that, Batman, because yeah, it's the Joker, but I don't think Joker would have ever done that to a child.
Yeah, me.
By the way, I really got a bug out, guys. See ya.
See you, man. Good looking.
Wait, what about your final goodbyes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing much for me except be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And to any Wokies and all shitheads who think they can talk shit to us on our chat, guess where the fuck y'all are going?
Straight to hell.
No, worse. Detroit.
In a van down by the river. Anyway.
Not Detroit.
Adios, muchachos.
Adios.
To be honest, I thought it was super hell.
But it's like
This is advanced hell.
but it's basically like this. Joker is a lunatic.
Gaia hell.
Joker is a lunatic, and he says so as much, but he won't take on the IRS, and he actually bought an actual electric car instead of stealing it. And he's against Nazis, because he was willing to basically fight the Red Skull in a Marvel DC crossover when he found out Red Skull was a Nazi, and he says, "Stand back, boys, he's mine. I may be a criminal, but I'm an American criminal."
Well, it also depends. It also depends which Joker.
The children.
It also depends which Joker.
Well, considering this was the same Joker who would not take on the IRS because as he says, I may be crazy to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
They know what happened to Al Capone. That's why. He has to pay taxes on what he steals.
Yeah. Sorry, respectfully speaking, I don't think that. I think you're reading too much into it. I've got that entire series. I've seen that series. He wasn't implying that the Joker was screwing with Ace. He was implying that she was his new leading lady, that she had been replaced, like emotionally or useful wise, and that's why she got all indignant and hateful.
I suppose that's true, but when you do it that way, it's kind of hard not to see Batman basically implying something horrifying. And it's like, whoa, I know Joker's a bad guy, but I don't think he's that bad a guy.
Well, bear in mind this television show had a Y7 rating.
Yeah, true. So you can't really go too far into being evil. So
yeah, there's the TV rating really limits the amount of evil someone can be.
It never stopped gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
I had the action figure of the main character, which was freaking awesome.
Hell yeah, Goliath.
Yes.
Because Keith David.
Oh yeah, Keith David is like amazing.
Because he voices the villain, aka the Newt King in Amphibia. Me and my friend Emma talked about how it'd be funny in a My Hero crossover if he saw people using quirks and him yelling, "What sorcery is this?" And I'm like, ah!
That would be funny.
That would be. But I also liked it how he actually played the president in friggin' Rick and Morty.
Yeah. And he will always forever be the voice of Spawn.
Yes. You cannot replace that voice.
Spawn is an underrated gem.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, a black superhero, that's awesome, but yet the NPCs aren't, praising Spawn, though. That they don't
want to praise Spawn because he's basically...
Because they don't like Todd McFarlane. They can't outright come out against him because he hasn't crossed any of their lines yet, but they do not like Todd McFarlane. They are constantly on his ass, constantly looking for reasons to cancel him. But he makes money when all of them are fucking chumps.
Fuck them.
I like how if they can't find anything on him, they'll probably hack his Twitter and then post something. Just saying, they'll probably try to hack his Twitter.
Spawn is my favorite character. If they try something on Todd McFarlane, it's war. I don't care.
Oh, you mean like they hack his Twitter, get in, and put women should stay in the kitchen or something?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what
Burger King did that, and nobody canceled Burger King.
Yeah, but people threw a fit. I saw that.
Yeah, they did.
And I got what they were trying to say. I'm like,
yeah, that was stupid on every level.
Burger King, that was a bad thing to put.
That was stupid.
Honestly, what the funny thing is that can happen to anyone naturally. even if they're not trying, because of how because of the character limit. Like you might have something that's you say one thing that it's incomplete because of the 280 character limit, but like you have to do something. But people usually sometimes only read the first tweet and then get mad over it when the actual substance of it was in the second and third tweets.
Well, to be perfectly honest, they knew exactly what they were doing. They were being ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm
it was
just
a silly
talking about
troll.
in general sense.
They were making a joke and encouraging women to go to culinary school and stuff, and I'm like, I get what you're saying, Burger King, but the Wokies are gonna take it the wrong way. That was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah,
and they did. They took it the wrong way. But Burger King danced across it like they were Nero.
I think that the Wokies take things the wrong way on purpose.
Listen, let's just face it. These fucking Wokies are just mad because they can't get no sex. That's why they're really mad.
Because no one wants to. I mean, I would say suck the dick, but they don't have one to begin with. They have with the damn mother strap on.
And you know what's funny is that you got in the funny thing. You know how rappers and stuff. You know how Eminem was all that back in the day. Well, guess who's taking that role now? Tom McDonald.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I've actually left the link to my Discord server for anyone who's actually might be curious about joining me over on Discord, because that's going to be my backup if I ever get yeeted off of a freaking twatter.
Well, just be careful, Mr. A, because, society, someone's going to, go onto your Discord.
That's why I posted it in private chat, so that way it's just us actually,
Yeah, it's a private Discord where basically you ain't getting in unless you're invited.
Hell, I got yeeted off of Twitter, and I'm basically the thing that Wokies would praise.
Yes, a bisexual
because
woman.
I'm not part of the hive mind.
No.
That proves it's not about protecting marginalized voices. It's about they're basic. Okay, it's basically what they're doing is here's what I don't get about a lot of these groups. That proves that they're only using the whole race, LGBT, gender, and it's all about divide and conquer.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the Democrats are using this to get votes, basically, and that's all it is.
And it's just as stupid now as it was when the conservatives were doing it 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's funny is they would sit there and tell individuals like Dee Dee here, who's a part of the LGBT and a woman, that she doesn't basically exist. I mean, we see this not just with real life, but also with fiction too. The LGBT, they hate Angel Dust, and they hate most of the characters in Has Been Hotel who are LGBT.
They hate Angel Dust. He's the very definition of someone who's gay and LGBT.
No, they hate the fact that a gay person is in hell.
Exactly. And it's like, first of all,
there's good people who are gay, there's bad people who are gay. Just like how there's good people who are straight and bad people who are straight. Exactly. Come on.
But
come on, guys, you can't.
These are the same people that got mad that the killer clown from It, that Pennywise killed 2 gay guys. Did y'all think? I mean, did they think for a moment that the psycho alien clown from outer space was going to be an ally?
Hey guys,
let's just say this: it's a literal definition of clown world.
And it's just. It's an evil, bloodthirsty villain. He's doing what
Shadow's trying to say something.
Oh.
What's up, man?
Well, have anyone ever heard of Just Some Guy?
Yeah, I watched him, yeah.
Most of us are probably subscribed to him.
Okay, so...
Sorry.
So just gonna say this. He made a video about where's the diverse villains, and I 100% agree with him. If there should be diverse heroes, there should be diverse villains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's the thing. The Wokies, I'm going to take what Lack of Entertainment was saying. These Wokies, they hate characters like Angel Dust and insert a character that's person of color or whatever here, because they want
the thing about Angel Dust is if you watch the music video Addicted, that's a supplement, which is basically about Angel Dust, you basically find out that he most likely died of a drug overdose, and ended up in hell because he inadvertently yeeted himself from life, you could say. So that's considered a sin, even if it was an accident. So
that means that oh god, that's a problem. That's a problem with a megalomaniac god, basically.
But I mean, what I was going to say was, it's just what these SJWs, what these NPCs want is the purity that comes with this, people of color or LGBT or whatever. They're supposed that they want someone like Dee Dee to be this wholesome, pure being that's like, I am a lady and I don't like sexy women and I am gay and blah 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 blah.
Fuck
basically
that.
Heisman bullshit.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
here's a little something for you guys.
And who says DD can't be sexy?
And that's the other thing too. Like,
hold up, I just kind of looked over.
Do they not know that individuals like Dee here and a lot of people from the LGBT and even straight people, I mean straight people, even gay people, I have heard gay people say they like hot women. They like the slosh, the mummy milkers, etc., etc. And it's like these individuals are going unheard because the Wokies want to paint this narrative that everyone except for straight white men like this stuff.
Or it could also be that they don't want to admit that people can like things in fiction but not in real life.
Yeah.
Hell, if I had the chance to enter any comic book, it'd be Wonder Woman, just so I could wrap my arms around Wonder Woman and Etta Candy's waist and hug them to my body.
Ara.
She'll probably slam you like no tomorrow.
Oh man. Besides, all I gotta say is if I could actually have the chance to actually freaking, talk about like, if Peridon is actually willing to consent, and if I could actually tag team with JSFIX4 and go to town on Peridon, I would so flipping do that.
Wow.
Just make sure the bed doesn't fall through the floor.
and like I've said before, I'm aware it was probably a misunderstanding, but I just want Mineta to be bisexual just because I feed off the chaos of the Wokies being pissed at the idea of Mineta being bisexual.
Yeah, because again, they see individuals like Mineta, and again, Angel doesn't sell other characters who are LGBT.
And they only think he's perverted straight. Holy freaking fuck!
Hey, Mr. Anime, if only
wait a minute. So he gets off to dudes too.
Guys. Let Cerno talk, okay?
Great juice.
If only you've seen the alternate universe Cerno I play on Twitter.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see it.
Oh, no. You're not ready for that.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
you're not ready for that.
Me. I've seen enough. I'm ready. Show me.
But basically...
It's basically, it's... Okay, the thing is, it's because of character development over, like, what... I started, like, 2017, and basically, over time... things, basically it diverted more and more from canon to where basically my version of Cerno is not what you find in Toho. Let's just say that.
Listen, man, you better show me the character.
And there's one art I had commissioned that's because of a bit goal I got.
I'm around. I do a lot of art too. So if you want to commission something, that would be nice.
I still need to get my new OC commission.
It has the reason why I got that way. I think a lot of it has to do with influence from Monster Girl Quest.
I'm going to your Twitter account. What is it called?
I'll link the post.
But
I am not. Oh, that is such a cute dog. My brother has a very
No.
cute dog too.
but
Doggo.
basically,
I know it's weird. Okay, I know I'm weird.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
It's okay to be weird. You're sitting here amongst us.
Sarno, succubus of ice, at least 70. Oh, I heard she was like around 60. I guess this version of Sarno is older. Body is ageless but thick. Former ice fairy is an Alma class vor hazard. Very loving. Oh my god, you loving, but you fucking you eat people. But also
say
a
a
very
vor hazard.
tasty prey. Even permas are not dead, just deeply
Casper's
embedded
body
into her
much?
being. That's torture. So they're deeply embedded in her being. They're constantly burning by acid.
No, they're not burning.
And it feels so good.
No, I think there's a lot of misinterpretation going on, but oh well.
but anyway, the
This
thing
is Sarno.
Yeah, there's a bit of misinterpretation, but oh well.
anyway, the thing
Wow,
about,
this character looks absolutely nothing like Sarno.
I know.
Is this
Alternate
essentially
realities are awesome.
Wait a minute, is it essentially the same character, right? She still has ice
Not
powers,
quite.
right?
It's a lot different. I
Jesus.
remember it was back in like 20. I used to play like I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, you used to play the fighting game of a bunch of. I see a spicy Sarno pics on your Twitter and shit. Oh yeah, I see a bunch of. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, there's I do have a version that's more like you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really need to redo my pinned. Honestly,
Listen, let me just put it this way. Sarno has a lot of fans. Sorry, Didi, you can talk.
Yeah, I was originally going to talk about Mineta, but I've decided I want to talk about my little character I made in Shonen in Jump Force, which I got at the beginning of the month. Played the hell out of it while I was stuck for like a week and a half after.
Yeah, I really need to redo my pin to clarify a few things. Apparently,
but anyway, when I was making the character, I basically maxed out the boob thing just because I wanted to spite fucking Wokies. Because they complained about the boob thing when the game was first shown, you know, when it was being first released, and they were bitching about it. And it's like, you are aware of this. It's just so people who want to play as a female character can design their own character. Some girls might have small tits, others might go for the big bazungas. It's not a man thing, you dumb whores.
Exactly, but to these idiots, it is because they live in their parents' basement and they don't go outside. They don't understand that real women, LGBT or even straight and even gay men, enjoy attractive, hot women with mommy milkers or no mommy milkers.
I actually named my character Dee Dee.
Ooh. But yeah, I gotta say, I've even been working on I still need to get back to working on my Magical Murder Girl series called Magical Murder Trap Teki-kun. Basically, it's about an androgynous boy who actually becomes a magical murder girl. But it's like, you know, if you take like Sailor Moon, Redo of Healer, The Boys, and just like, you know, some
What
other
about
like
Madoka Magica?
Yeah,
Oh
Madoka
god,
Magica.
not that piece of shit.
And just like throw it all into a blender and, you know, add like, you know, some etchiness and some like Schmentoy references and stuff like that, and just throw it in a blender and just mix it all up.
Let me guess. Does your main character act like Hayaru on personality? All stupid and shit.
yeah. Well, I just want to say one thing, Neo. I did have an idea. Like, I want like to have something happen to where basically the succubus splits off and, you know, becomes their own thing. Like, I would name him CICI. You know, but I just haven't had to figure out how to do that and not have
Kinda
to
like
change my
Morgan from
username.
Darkstalkers with Lilith.
But
Yeah, something like that. Except the Cerno part would go back to just being an ice fairy, or, you know, because apparently because of how different. I don't know.
Question: how powerful is this version of Cerno that you made?
She can still freeze things like you wouldn't believe.
Anyway, I only watched Madoka Magica because my friend Emma kept asking me to. And I'm like, well, I'll check it out because it's kind of unfair when I've suggested anime and cartoons and stuff for her to watch and not, check out something she suggested. And the last episode, when you see all the magical girls throughout history, you see something referencing Cleopatra and stuff, and there's a possible reference to Anne Frank. All I could do was sit there and be like, I'm surprised there's no reference to the real life Alice who inspired Alice in Wonderland.
I wonder if Helen Keller was a very unfortunate magical girl.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is that a reference to Sayaka?
Wow.
Please don't bring up Sayaka. I love that character because you want to know. What I have a problem with? How these fucking bitch ass writers wrote Sayaka. It was lazy. It was forced. I hated it so much. I love Sayaka as a character, and what they did with her made me so mad. I will never forget that shit. I will never forget it. That shit will piss me off to the day I fucking die, man.
Of course, when you find out that the real life Alice was a child and the author of Alice in Wonderland basically had the hots for her.
Oh.
Well, it was. What year was it? When,
that was never confirmed.
Things like that were a lot more acceptable hundreds of years ago than it is today. We have progressed as a society since then.
It was never confirmed that Lewis Carroll was a cheese pizza lover. It's just people, it's just people making speculations out of nowhere.
Well,
that's true.
Well, don't play American McGee's sequel to Alice in Wonderland then.
Oh no, that game is freaking awesome. It's but it uses all of the dark implications like that. I'll tell you though, as far as mindfuck games go, that one was pretty kick-ass.
Yes, I absolutely loved it.
Wait a minute, was it Alice Madness or something?
Yes, Alice Madness Returns. And my sister has the Vorpal blade that looks like a butcher knife.
The Vorpal blade kind of reminds me of Virgil from Devil May Cry. Speaking of Virgil, I have a video that I made of Virgil kicking both Gen Kisaragi and Ragnar the Blood Edge ass.
Nice.
With glitch mob music playing in the background.
Who here would like to strangle Junko from Danganronpa?
Oh man!
Why would I have a reason to strangle her?
Because
do you know what you did in the series?
I forgot, and I don't really look at it that much. So what now?
I don't blame you with how the Danganronpa community is.
Wait a minute, how's the community? I don't really pay attention to the community. How's the community?
It's toxic.
Terrible.
Well, let me guess. Is it on the same level as the Dragon Ball community?
It's basically the Dragon Ball community, the Genshin Impact community, basically that level of BS.
Oh fuck, man!
Like there's no such thing.
No, I rip on Dragon Ball fans every day on my DBZ and GT for life. Well, not every day, but you know what I mean. I rip on those fuckers. I don't play. I don't like these motherfuckers.
But no, like Junko, like the only thing I know about her is she's the main antagonist, and Jay Senpai actually likes her. That's the one thing I do. Well, go on, Didi.
I fucking hate Junko, and when it comes to the anime, she becomes even worse when you find out that Bitch Cakes Marchie voices her.
No. We are not going to let her ruin.
I try. Yeah. I was fixing to say.
One of the kick people.
Well, I was fixing to say I have to constantly separate the characters from their voice actors.
Oh no! Oh no! I say it only becomes worse because of that. I hate Junko.
Oh, because you already hate the character to begin with. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I mean, with me, like, it sickens me that Monica voices Mariona from Black Clover because Mariona is top tier female in Black Clover. Like,
I hate that she voices Suyu, the adorable frog girl.
Froppy.
that also.
Was it?
Well, yeah, but Jamie Markey voices Mount Lady, and just saying.
I try not to think about that because I like Mount Lady along with Midnight.
And not just that, but Mina Ishido's voice in English, it just sounds terrible. My girl, her voice does not deserve that kind of crap.
I disagree. I like the English voice. Who plays her anyway?
Caitlin
I have
Glass.
no idea.
Actually, Mina's voice actress is Caitlin Glass, and she's actually, she's neutral to the whole situation.
Yeah. She has stayed quiet and she hasn't insulted fans. I like her.
Yeah, I mean, I like her for that, but I mean, it's just
because
voice.
she realizes how stupid it is to basically hop on the bandwagon, but she also knows that if she defends Vic, she's at risk of being the next fired. Because Funimation is full of fucking assholes, whole hypocrites.
How could they Me Too a female though? That's the thing. Is that they can't use that move? They can't use a Me Too because the feminists don't believe that men can be raped.
They did it to Melanie Martinez.
Also, don't forget Mina. Not Mina.
I guess the simps can always just drum up the male simps can always drum up accusations.
Because if you look at the original voice actress for young Gohan, and young Gohan,
Stephanie Malone or whatever.
Yeah,
Stephanie McDonnelly.
Yeah, okay, I was close.
What were the accusations they used against her anyway?
Let me finish. She basically came out and said that Chris Jackass Sabat basically assaulted her, and they pulled up a DUI she had to try and say, oh, she's a liar and a lush.
Because she had a DUI?
Yeah.
But yet we destroyed Vic Young.
That's okay. So you basically have to have a clean criminal record in order to actually get at these people. You have to actually have a clean criminal record. You have to have nothing on Twitter, nothing anywhere.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. There are a lot of very famous criminals that are being made into martyrs right now.
Yeah, Antifa, right?
One in particular.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, Michael Reynolds.
Yeah, one in particular whose monument was blown up by the lightning storm.
Yeah, George Floyd.
Zeus had something.
I was trying so hard not to actually say his name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist, okay? I really dislike, what's been going on as of late. Everybody's actually, using freaking George Floyd as, like, a freaking martyr for something. Like, he's the second coming of Jesus and shit like that. It's just ridiculous. Basically, he died because he was actually on drugs. And basically...
Okay, Anime, let's not bring that in.
Yeah, I don't want you to get banned from YouTube
that's how you get the Eye of Sauron to point directly at you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides, that's why
a channel of your size would a channel of your size would have no chance. They'd probably just ban you outright without a strike.
Yeah.
Especially, if
you're not big enough to be protected.
Yeah, notice how Logan Paul still has his fucking channel after playing.
I know. Can someone please cancel Logan Paul already? He kind of deserves it for all the shit he's been doing.
And his
I'm
brother.
sorry. I am sorry. Maybe I could let go of the whole he was laughing because he was nervous thing, but it's kind of like the thing with DC Douglas. My first thought when I see a dead body is not to whip out my phone and start filming and playing with it. My first thought is, oh my God, I gotta call the cops. Let them know I found a body. Oh my God. Not, hey, dead body, let me smack you around and then post it on YouTube. That is not my fucking thought process.
I want to know who raised them. Honestly, who raised the Paul brothers.
I think isn't he like banned from ever going to Japan ever again?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
who are you talking
Japan
about? Just stop that.
based Japan for banning
Logan Paul.
from the country.
Oh, that's great. That's fucking great because that piece of shit deserves to not only be banned but thrown in jail for what he fucking did. He is a disgusting, loathsome.
I think he got out of the country before they
I would
Arrested
say
him.
cockroach. I would say cockroach, but apparently people like cockroaches for pets, so I'm not going to disrespect them.
I have a question. Is what he did illegal in the United States?
Okay. That's very. It's a gray area because desecrating a corpse is illegal, but there are rules to it. Like for instance, some states, for instance, like just federal law doesn't actually specify on a lot of things in this particular instance. Like for instance, in the state of Oklahoma, if you disturb a dead body, instead of calling the authorities, somebody like me, I'm going to jail for that. Like
too bad it's not federal, because if it was federal, I think that Japan could extradite him. But
yes. If you break an American law overseas, you can lose your passport.
I feel bad for the family of the person.
Sorry.
I feel bad for the family who had to find out that the person Logan Paul used as a prop had hung themselves. That's a terrible way to find out that your loved one ended their.
Yeah. And I hope Logan Paul gets decked right in the throat. By anyone.
He has because they keep doing those exhibition MMA fights.
The reason why I said that is that if it was illegal federally in the U.S. and illegal in Japan, Japan could probably extradite him.
You send him back, yeah.
Yeah, he then extradite him, and he'd actually have to face trial, but because he committed that crime in their country, and he got out scot-free. That's just not.
What pisses me off the most is the fact that his fans were sitting there saying, he said he was sorry. Shut the fuck up. He
broke the law in that country. I think he should have faced the consequences.
Okay, he was sorry. So if I decide, I wouldn't do this because I love animals, but if I decided to kick a dog and then say I was sorry, does that mean I'm off scot-free? No, you're probably going to...
Only after you serve your sentence. You should have to at least serve your sentence. It's just...
And here's the thing. In that scenario, as far as Logan Paul, you were only sorry because you got caught.
No, he's only sorry because
he's sorry got caught.
Dog the Bounty Hunter and his son served time in Mexican jail, like in Mexican prison. Everybody else can shut the fuck up. Like Logan Paul is just a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably realized what he did and got the heck out of Dodge before they could arrest him.
Yep.
No. Logan Paul is only sorry because he got blowback. Getting caught is he wasn't trying to reveal that he played with a dead body, but he posted a fucking video.
Yeah.
What's up, Shadow?
Who's Logan Paul?
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Him and his brother are both famous YouTubers that are complete and total shitheads.
And by the way, these idiots are making not only us Americans look bad, but they're also going to make the white man look bad too, because you just know in Japan, they're like, man, are white people like this? Or white... Huh?
It's going to cause racism against white people in Japan.
Gaijin.
Yeah.
Worse than it already is.
That's what white people are called, or gaijin.
I thought that was for any foreigner. It's a gaijin.
Yeah, that was anybody. That's their term for outsider.
It's just like with Unseen Penis, aka Unseen Japan, who is this fat blobfish with a suit, and he thinks of himself as the white knight, the savior of Japan, and knows better than Japan themselves. And he's a male feminist as well, and he's the one that caused the whole BS with the Uzaki-chan blood drive thing, because
I'm wondering if he kidnapped that woman.
It would surprise me. Like, I'm pretty sure his wife is like, I could be sucking on a real man's dick right now. But sadly, I'm stuck with the tiniest dick alive.
Ooh.
You had to go there while I'm literally eating a banana. God dang it.
That's if he has a dick. That's if he even has a dick.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. If he has a dick. Maybe he's non-binary.
Oh, my dad actually recently bought me some bananas.
Or gender fluid. Dumbass.
Because my dad recently bought me some bananas because I asked for them, and these things are fucking long and huge.
Oh my!
I bet you like that. I bet you fucking like that shit. Hey, listen, be honest, don't get horny. Don't get horny on stream.
Guilty as
charged. No, calm down, man. Calm down, because we all know how you get. Because in a minute, we're about to be hearing some. That's what we're going to be hearing. So please calm down.
Never mind. We have no shame.
No, and it's
no
good.
Shame at all.
I actually watched a video recently where you have these two guys who are sticking lollipops in their mouth and they start making gaggy noises.
Oh my god, man.
And one of their friends comes in and says, "Now quit lollygagging, you two."
Oh.
That was a good pun. I gotta hand him props. That was a good pun.
That was a good pun.
Also, who the hell
some of the puns I come up with in Dawn's chat, and she's like, "Oh, dude, that's horrible,"
And also, who the hell chokes on a lollipop? Like, seriously?
They were doing it on purpose.
Well, I'll be honest. One of the guys had one of those unicorn horns lollipops, so.
Man. And I can take the whole thing.
I'm sure you can.
Oh my god, that sounded so fucking gay, man.
Dude, I'm 99% straight. The 1% goes to cute femboy, so.
We know.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
I recently watched Beastars.
Oh, wait, you watched the furry anime? What do you think, Dee?
It's cute. I only watched it because I was stuck in my grandfather's house and I only had data to use to get online. And even it was out half the time.
Well, I'm going to warn you, like you said, it's cute, so apparently you didn't get to the other parts of it, but
Look,
it gets to know...
Hey. Dionysus, I'm aware Legoshi eats Louis' leg.
No. Well, okay, that, but also there's, let's just say moments that furries will really, really love.
I've also seen the scene where he sleeps in the same bed as Hana, or Haru, or whatever.
Haru. Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay. You already know about rabbit kittens.
Or what about BNA?
I love BNA.
And I just saw that meme that you actually posted where it said, "Where's my goddamn BNA season 2, Netflix?"
Yes.
Tell that to Trigger.
Yeah, because Netflix is going to screw it up somehow. I mean, they screwed up our Records of Ragnarok, which should have been awesome, but that first episode, that fight scene, it was just crap. All it was just flashcards going by. It was no awesome fight scene whatsoever. And the animation looked pretty good, though.
I'll be right back.
I also watched Food Wars, and if it was dubbed by Funimation, I'm sorry, I was unaware. I tried to avoid stuff dubbed by Funimation, but when you hardly have anything to keep you entertained, you kind of can't be picky. But I want the cookbook now. There is a cookbook for Food Wars. I want it. I want to make the food that I saw. And my dad can't believe that I got hungry from animated food. I'm like, the food looks fucking delicious. Shut up.
Yeah, make him sit down and watch that food. Make him sit down and watch just food reels. Like just do like a montage of food from different animes and tell me he don't get freaking hungry.
Mr.
Yeah.
Anime, got someone in the chat for you to look at.
Yeah, it's not perv or anything. It looks like it's just some asshole. So, show him the door.
Yeah. It's like just gonna sit there and be a total bitch about it, saying freaking.
I lost 20% of my brain cells.
Okay. All I gotta say to that is, you clicking on this video and coming in here, that's on us. But if you stayed hearing us speak and you stayed after the first 5 minutes, everything after that first 5 minutes is on you, pal.
Yeah, so your brain damage is on you.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just like I used to remember watching fat women videos on YouTube way back when. Shut up, don't ask. But every
we don't have to ask. You tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Anyway, before I was interrupted.
I'm not telling you shit.
But these idiots would be like, "Oh my god, you're so unhealthy. Oh my god, this is just like idiot. You clicked on a video called SSBBW. You knew exactly what this was."
Let me guess. Some auntie came into the chat. Is that what happened?
Yeah, well, maybe not an auntie. It was just some idiot who was like, "Oh my god, I lost brain cells listening to you guys." So he was more of an asshole.
A troll.
Yeah.
Here's something y'all should look up when you get the chance. I forget the name of the website, but it's basically various scenes of Superman, and it's called Super Dickery, and it's basically Superman being a dick.
Oh my god! Superman is my favorite character.
Okay, sorry. When you said Superman dickery, I got worried.
Superman is my favorite character, but
you said Superman dickery, and I was thinking something else.
Okay, I see the site. It says Super Dickery.
But I'm not gonna give you porn sites.
I don't. Come on now. You would. You can't pretend you wouldn't if we were talking about it.
I would.
I know you would. I know you would. In fact, you have.
Look,
I have followed your links in Discord before. I was not disappointed. The point is that we're moving on now.
But look, example. Apparently, they used to have comics of Superman when he was a child, and they had him meet young Bruce Wayne. And apparently, they find a magic TV that shows the future, and the guy on the website points out, Superman, maybe you should show Bruce what's going to happen to his parents. And then there's another cover where Bruce is like, you could have told me my parents were going to die. And the guy says, it's almost as if there was a magic TV that could have done that.
And then this dickhead had the nerve to say, be sure to catch Avengers 4. Man, fuck the Avengers. I don't want that shit. I like Superman.
Okay, so just real quick. One of my favorite memes online right now is from an old Batman Superman team up where Superman is standing and he's locked arms with Batman, who's locked arms with Robin, and they're grabbing somebody out of a boat. Now, the caption is Superman deserves his ass kicked for this. But what a lot of people don't know, that issue, Superman's powers were drained. He wasn't able to fly. And that was the whole point. Like, that was why, him helping, with his friends and everything. But still, just if you don't know any context to that, and you see Superman like extending his arm out so Robin can reach the people stuck in the boat. Yeah, that caption is great. Your Superman deserves his ass kicked for this.
Now, one of my favorite Superman memes I've seen a while back was either the Superman meme where the kid is about to get ran over by the train and he stops the train. But in this, the meme goes, a perfectly good train. Superman, a boy who could have easily been saved if Superman just flew in and got him. He didn't have to destroy the train.
Hey, it's better than what Omni-Man did to his own son.
Holy shit, dude! Oh my god!
And then you got to take into account, was the driver of the train okay? How about if this was a passenger car train? What about the passengers?
Again, it's better than what Omni-Man did.
Dude, I gotta admit, I know a lot of people that love comic books and love superheroes especially hate the whole anti-hero thing that comics are doing right now. But I'll tell you, I love the anti-archetype Superman. I love seeing guys like Homelander and Omni-Man. I love the boys. And I also
absolutely 100% USDA fucking hate Homelander. But he's
okay. I hate him. I hate him, but that's the point. You're supposed to hate him. That's the whole. I mean, he is an awesome villain.
But he's so fucking funny at the same time.
Well, that's why, dude, there was a time when Lex Luthor was fucking hilarious and still dark and maniacal. It was great.
Do you guys know the original backstory for Lex Luthor? Like when he first appeared? The reason he had beef with Superman was because Superman blew out a chemical fire to save Lex, and Lex's hair fell out. So he was pissy at Superman for blowing his hair off, and that's why he went after Superman. Not Superman accidentally killed his dog or something. No, it's because he's bald now.
Don't mess with people's hair, man. Don't mess with people's hair.
Understandable. I love my hair, and
Q Hades. Yeah, Q Hades. Is my hair out? No, anyway.
But no, I mean that's understandable. I too love my hair. I'm not going to lose my hair whatsoever.
Yeah. Two things you don't do.
But if it's between your hair,
two things.
If it's between your hair and your ass.
No. Two things you don't do.
Yeah.
Mess with my face or mess with my hair. If you do that, you're dead.
Didn't realize he was gonna blow the guy's hair off, and it was a chemical fire. Lex would have been dead if Superman hadn't done anything.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr.
Superman probably liked the fact that he burned his hair off. He was like, "Yeah, you bitch."
Like, you should have let me die. You should have let me die.
Whoa! Hey, whoa! Bleeding Shadow actually had something you wanted to ask. Go ahead, Shadow.
Isn't it past the 2-hour mark?
Yeah, it is. And why don't we wrap this up? Because, like I said, I got my doctor's appointment I got to go to. And let's get our final goodbyes out of the way so I can actually end the stream here. So,
all right.
Well, let's start with you.
Who are we starting with?
We're starting with you, Bubba.
All right. Well, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, it has been fun, and I'm really happy I was able to join today because the last few days have been absolutely ridiculous, but this has made me feel better. So anyway, you can follow me on Twitter. Geek Hero Bubba is not hard to find.
And now it's over to Cerno. Would you like to say anything?
Yeah. Fuck the system.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fucking raw.
All right.
Okay.
All I have to say is to Marvel with this woke stuff and what if and all of that, and everybody attacking Todd McFarlane. Fuck you. I want to say this again. Fuck you.
Fuck you with a baseball bat.
And what a chitty.
Boom. Fuck you with a knife.
No, fuck him with Spawn's mace.
All right.
Now fuck him with an elephant.
Fuck him with a hot fucking iron.
Oh my.
Theo, it's your turn.
Alright, my turn. So, I completely forgot that we didn't talk about Thirsty Sword Lesbians, which is a damn tabletop game that is, it sounds like a parody of a porno, so next stream we definitely need to bring that up. But other than that, though, it was great. Sterno, it was awesome having you here. Yeah. And Also, Superman sucks in your face, Neo.
Motherfucker! Superman is awesome, and I bet he will beat the shit out of all your waifus and anime characters you like. He will beat the shit out of all your favorite characters, bitch.
Deal, man. I'm also a Superman stan.
Thank you, Geek Girl. I was Superman is the shit. Don't beat the shit out of every character you like. I guarantee you.
I guarantee you, Superman could beat All Might at his peak easily.
Man,
what about
Superman can beat Goku at his best. What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Ultra Instinct Superman.
Yeah.
But anywho, Phil. So, remember, my glorious heathens, let your passions burn brightly.
Indeed.
And now on to DD.
Okay, Wokies, stop ignoring my existence. I'm sorry. No guy wanted to sleep with your potato-looking ass, but it's not fair for the bisexual women and lesbians to be punished for men not taking your fucking personalities into consideration.
All right,
Well, that's the problem. Their personalities aren't any better.
All right.
All right. Remember, guys, stick with the shadows because at the end of the day, the darkness is always with you.
All right, and now it's my turn. Well, guys,
Also, Shaggy would beat. Shaggy would beat Superman.
Shaggy cannot beat any form of Superman from the 1930s would beat Shaggy. Come on, man.
Shaggy can barely beat a freaking sandwich.
Yeah, man.
No, we're talking about Shaggy-san.
No, Shaggy-san is no man. Dante can beat Shaggy-san.
Guys.
Dante is the band of Dante. Dante from the reboot can beat Shaggy. Dante from the reboot can beat Goku. Yeah, I don't care what people say. Yeah.
Guys. I'm still gonna wrap this up, okay? So, anyway, guys, I appreciate you all coming on here. I appreciate all of the support you guys have been giving me. Please be sure to like and subscribe if possible. And, also hitting that notification bell. And please help me go to at least 300 to 400 subscribers by the end of 2022. And as always, guys, these three things. Respect the waifus, queer fandoms, anime is freedom. And until the next one, this is Mr. Enemy 343 saying, sign everyone.
Goodbye.
All right, see ya. Superman's off. Fuck you.
See